Regardless, MIMS was at the station, being interviewed live on air. DJ Klarc Shepard in the building, or just Klarc Shepard, out of nowhere, over to this side of the VIP section, I hear, "Hey, who are you?" And I'm holding this glass filled with vodka. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Brandon back once again. DJ Drops 247.com. What's that? I've got a pre-made intro on the website. It goes something like, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, players, pimps, and women of the night." Something like that. I don't know. I've had a couple of people ask me to edit out that last part before. Anyways, pre-made drop you can find on the website. So today's video is not a project of the week or highlighting anything specific or anything like that. I was thinking about this the other day. Instead of me just constantly just kind of pouring content and doing, showing projects that I'm doing, custom drops and intros and commercials and things like that. Maybe I would try to do a different segment, something a little bit more comical, a little bit more lighthearted. And I don't know if I'm going to end up calling it the Brandon Files or the 24/7 Files or whatever it may be, but basically diving into the story a little bit more backstory on me of how I came to be in the position that I'm in now, where I have the full-time gig of running DJDrops247.com and just producing DJ drops and voiceovers 24/7. So I thought maybe I would start by trying to think of like a funny story or something that has to do with radio days or DJing or doing a wedding or MCing a corporate event or something like that. And so one of the funnier stories that I think that I have is I was still in radio. For those of you that don't know, I actually got my start in radio when I was still in college at the University of Florida. WTMG Magic 101.3. I think it's changed over the years. Back in the day, it was blazing hip-hop and R&B. Today, it might be like hits and hip-hop or something like that. It went a little bit more mainstream. But anyways, it's an urban radio station in Gainesville, Florida. I think it's University of Florida. That's where I went to school. So I ended up getting an internship at Magic, which then I ended up getting hired on, and then I had my own show on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. But then I would also fill in, all throughout the week, and I would do live broadcasts and all this kind of stuff. Well, so just like any other radio station like that, we would have artists come through the station. Whether they're on a concert tour or they're promoting a new album or whatever it may be. So several people, would come through the station. Flo Rida, Yin Yang Twins, Pretty Ricky. This was late 2000s, early 2010s. Was there 2008 through the very end of 2010. So in particular, MIMS came through one night. This was a Friday. No, it wasn't a Friday. It was a Thursday night. My goodness. Yeah, that makes sense. Thursday night, MIMS came through. For those of you, remember MIMS, his hottest song probably back in the day was This Is Why I'm Hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. Yeah, I'm not a rapper, as you can see. But anyways, I'm hot because I'm... Anyways, I sound like an idiot. So MIMS comes through the building. And him and I think Klarc Shepard... Klarc Shepard was the live talent on air that night. I was just there hanging out. I had done a show earlier that day maybe, and I just stuck around at the station to kind of hang out with MIMS, and he had his team was there and everything. Pretty sure probably his manager and some other stuff. Regardless, MIMS was at the station being interviewed live on air. DJ Klarc Shepard in the building, or just Klarc Shepard. MIMS was on air doing the thing, and they had it all lined up where as soon as it was over with, he was then going to make a live appearance at a nightclub in downtown Gainesville later that night, Sharab Nightclub. And so I'm pretty sure that, they were promoting that, live, MIMS in the building, or special guest performer, MIMS, whatever it may be. And so anyways, so we go outside after they had done the interview on air and everything. We go outside. There's this damn stretch Hummer outside. Shit, here we go. Big time. This was, I was probably 21 at the time, maybe 22. So anyway, so we all hop into this this Hummer, stretch Hummer, which then takes us downtown. VIP access up through the back, fire, escape up to the thing. And so we now have VIP, and they had MIMS kind of set up on this little half stage thing in Sharab Lounge, and I was there. Klarc Shepard was there. There was several other people from the station, and we were given microphones. The club's going on. The DJ's spinning the whole deal, and so we're basically being like MCs, hyping the crowd up and everything. Now it is midnight on the East Coast, so it's midnight at this time probably. By the time we get over there, clubs close at 2 a.m. We're in there. It's midnight. The next day is Friday, and we were then scheduled to be broadcasting live for Mardi Gras at Universal Studios in Orlando, which is about 2 hours south, that morning. Live from the broadcast studio in Universal Studios. So we're due to be broadcasted live. That's the next morning. So I've got to be leaving my house at 6 a.m. to be able to get to Universal Studios first thing in the morning, check into the hotel, do everything I need to do to be able to broadcast live from Universal. So we are at the nightclub. Everything's going good. So I walk into the VIP section, and a couple different tables, people from the station, and everybody, we were allowed to bring a couple guests. There was a couple guests and people all hanging out, whatever, and, never been into a VIP section of anywhere. It's a little closed off kind of spot, and they got tables, and they got your orange juice, and you got your cranberry juice, and your pineapple juice, and whatever your bottle may be, you know what I mean, whether it's vodka or bourbon or whiskey or whatever. Well, in the middle of the table was basically one of the vase canister things filled with ice with a big ass bottle of Grey Goose in it. And so I remember I walked up thinking, I'm gonna have one beverage. It's only midnight. I haven't been drinking tonight yet. I'm gonna have one drink, one time, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And then that way I won't be waking up all hungover or whatever. Or I gotta go to Orlando and do this whole thing. So this is kind of the whole point of the story. It took me 8 minutes to get to this part. So I walk up, I grab a glass, grab a glass, throw some ice in the glass, take that bottle of Grey Goose. I'm pretty sure it was Grey Goose. It was a big ass bottle too. I mean, I filled basically this glass to the rim. I mean, you order a double, you order a triple, and we're talking about, normal, short glass, not a tall, short glass. I mean, I basically filled it to the rim. And some people that were with us were kind of sitting over kind of in the far corner of the VIP set, and they were going, damn, Brandon, what you got going on over there? And I was like, hey, one drink, it's all I'm having. I'm having one beverage. I'm not about to sit here and drink three, so I'm going to make this one count. Out of nowhere, over to this side of the VIP section, I hear, hey, who are you? And I'm holding this glass filled with vodka, looking around. I'm Brandon. I'm Ball and B from Magic. I'm here with MIMS. This isn't your bottle of vodka. Wait, what? This isn't yours. Your stuff is over there. And I was like, oh, shit. I thought we had the whole VIP section to ourselves. We did not. We were sharing the VIP section with just another group of people that were in there. And this bottle of Grey Goose, I mean, because who the hell knows? $200, $300 bottle, $300 bottle of Grey Goose. I have no idea. I'm imagining probably, and this was 10 years ago, so probably back in the day, yeah, probably looking at $250 bottle of Grey Goose at this particular nightclub. And I'm drinking somebody else. bottle. Now, thank goodness, present company that I was with the radio station. I don't know. I basically was like, wow, my apologies, man. Like here, just take it, whatever. And then remember they jumped down off the couch and they came over and they were like, no, man, you can have it, but like just take that one. Your stuff is over there. And I was like, wow, like I felt really bad. Got me a free beverage out of the deal. So luckily, present company included, that I was there with, that was basically all that happened. Can you imagine if you were to walk into VIP at a nightclub and you were to pick up somebody's $300 bottle of vodka or whiskey or whatever it may be, and you pour probably a fourth of the bottle into your glass? I don't think it would have went down so smoothly. I think they would have been pretty pissed off. But anyway, so that was that. Everything was good. Pour me a little shot of orange juice in there, drank it, and that's the only drink I had that night. I remember, MIMS was up on the stage or whatever and hanging out, but yeah, that was basically my main run-in story of part one of hanging out with celebrity. We ended up going. That wasn't the end of the story. Of course, we get out of there at, I don't know, 2:30 in the morning. Ended up going to a fraternity house on the University of Florida campus. And we're at this party till 4. All I know is that I got home at 4:30 in the morning. And 4:30 in the morning, I think I got an hour of sleep, maybe 2 hours of sleep. I don't know. And again, I'm still in college at this time. So, I could handle it. It was no big deal, but no sleep. Hopped up, showered, dipped out, and then went and performed live. I think that's whenever Neo, that time that we went, was performing live at Universal Studios in Orlando for Mardi Gras. Actually, Mardi Gras is about to start. I think it's this weekend they start kicking off with their live concerts and stuff. But anyways, so I'm gonna blame it all on Klarc Shepard. Klarc ended up DJing my wedding a couple years ago. We still keep in touch. DJ Klarc Shepard. He's on air in Georgia now, but this guy DJs like 7 nights a week. It's insane. So anyway, so my experience hanging out, partying with MIMS and DJ Klarc Shepard from back in my days at Magic 101.3, Gainesville, Florida. So there you go. So wow, I was able to keep that story under 15 minutes. So anyways, I just thought that would be a pretty funny story to tell from back in my radio days. But anyway, so that's that. So I think I'm going to start telling more stories like that. Hey, if you guys have stories, anything like that, partying with celebrities, some crazy shit that happened to you at a wedding, drunk, I've been cussed out before. I used to do trivia nights, karaoke nights. I've done hundreds of weddings, you know what I mean? DJing and emceeing weddings and everything. I mean, I couldn't tell you the countless times I've been, and I'll tell these stories later on. I've been cussed out, people hitting my laptop, spilling drinks, in the middle of doing trivia one night. And this dude, I'm in the middle of like asking the questions. I used to do trivia at Applebee's, once a week. And, again, this was back in the day. This guy comes up and literally just starts cussing me out. Told me I had too many rules for my trivia night. Anyways, but that's another time, another story for another time. But if you guys have something, hit me back. Let me know. Shoot me in the comments. Shoot me an email with a story. Type it out. I don't care. And good ones I'll throw on my social media. Throw on my next video. But yeah, anything that has happened to you while DJing. I know a lot of you guys are in radio. So yeah, funny radio story, whatever it may be, hit me back and share it with me. Questions, concerns, comments, hit me up in the comments section. Shoot me an email, info@djdrops247.com. I think I'm going to do the 24/7 files. It's the 24/7 files featuring Brandon. That sounds pretty good. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Again, hit me up. Yeah, have a good one. Peace.